Alright everybody, in this video you can hear some bands playing in the background and I want to give them their due credit. You can hear George Strait and you can hear Montley Crew and Kiss. In no way, shape, or form are we trying to take away from the artwork that they have created. In the future, next time, we will not have music playing in the background. Welcome to Hot Chick Homestead, and today we're going to do things a little bit different. This is going to be cheese making with mommy. And what we're going to use is
milk, salt, another milk,
that's whipping cream,
heavy cream, pot, vinegar, 2 measuring cups,
yes,
a thermometer,
yep,
cheesecloth, and a tray for cheese. And wow, this is coming really sticky. Yes.
Go ahead, John. So we've got our milk and our cream poured in the pot. John, how many cups of milk did we use?
4,
8.
8,
It was 8. And how was the measurement on the cream?
1,
3/4.
3/4.
2.5 teaspoons.
Which reviews 5.
Right. And the salt was what?
2.5 teaspoons.
2.5 teaspoons. This is 5.
That's right. Okay.
Do we need to reuse this?
You can put it in the sink. And now we're going to heat it up. It has to get to 200 degrees.
What temperature does it need to be at, John?
200.
On medium. So
On
that we
medium.
don't make the milk stink. There you go. And it takes a while.
Why is he stirring that, honey?
So that the milk doesn't scorch and burn to the bottom of the pot and stink. It stinks.
So he's going to continue stirring that. When it reaches 200 degrees, we'll be back. Okay, John. So while you're stirring that, why don't you tell everybody who your favorite superhero is?
Are we going to really go through this again?
Yes, we are.
Spider-Man and the Flash.
Well, when you're stirring that, you can't stir it like the Flash. You need to stir it like Spider-Man. It won't never heat up if you stir it too fast. What do you think about all this cheese making?
Daddy's asking you. Is it fun?
Yes.
Okay, so now, John, what are we doing?
Pouring the vinegar.
All right. So, when Mommy tells you, go ahead.
Go.
Just like you practiced.
In the middle. There we go.
I'm gonna get in there a little bit closer. Now, for all of you that don't know, there's going to be a chemical reaction.
Kabam!
Yeah, kabam. Watch, Sean. This is my favorite part. Once this reaction happens...
Oh, can I do it?
Hold on, it's very, very hot. We have to let it sit now for about
Kabee!
15 minutes.
15 minutes and we'll be back and we'll show you what the chemical reaction was. What are we going to get out of that, John? Do you remember what it's called?
Cheese.
Not cheese. We're going to get curds and whey.
Okata!
Okay, so now, John, what are you going to do?
I'm going to do it like this.
And you're gonna scoop the curds.
I'm scooping the curd.
Okay, and now what are you doing? You're letting it drain a little bit?
Yes.
Okay.
And then what?
Okay.
That's good. Then what?
Then I'm going to put it over here
In the cheesecloth.
in the cheesecloth.
And you're just going to repeat, right?
Yes.
Now, what do you need to tell people about the pot?
It's extremely hot.
That's right.
Extremely hot.
So you should only do this if you're an adult or have adult supervision.
Okay. It's okay. You can drip a little. I'll take care of it.
Do you want to tell people what the yellowish liquid is that's draining off? What's
Whey.
it called? It's called whey. That's right.
What?
Go ahead. Okay.
All right. So now what do we do?
Yes, we're gonna.
We're gonna pour to get it all out of there.
Okay. So I think that Mommy needs to do this next part so that nobody gets injured. So you want to take your spoon out of there.
Hold on. You might not have to. Watch your hand.
Careful, dude.
You got most of it.
And so, John, what are we going to do with the whey? What do we have in our backyard that can have that?
Pig!
That's right. It's going to make him good and healthy, right?
Mm-hmm. I think his name is Pig Pig.
Pig Pig.
His name is Pig Pig. And what are we going to do with Pig Pig?
We're gonna feed him.
That's right.
Or let him drink the whey.
Yep.
I don't think we're gonna use pour. Nope.
So, John there did a pretty good job of getting everything out of there. So,
Now, we're gonna tie it.
We're just gonna fold it over
Or fold with it.
and don't squeeze. And then we're gonna let it sit in the refrigerator.
what has to happen with it now, John?
Tiny to tea.
Well, what do you got to do with it first?
It's gotta get
I need
cold.
to. It gotta get cold.
It's got to get cold. And then what? What can we do with that ricotta cheese that I really love?
Put on pizza.
Oh, no, not pizza.
Fine. I'll say your favorite food.
Which is?
Lasagna.
That's right. Lasagna.
We're gonna make
Creme. You don't need to pick that up. Not
cream
yet.
cheese.
No. Creme fraiche.
Cream fraiche.
Next.
It's
And-
basically made out. It's basically American way of a. It's basically a French version of the sour cream.
That's right. So that's what y'all are doing next?
Yes.
Okay.
To
How many of those buttermilks do we need? What's the measurement?
3
Tablespoons.
tablespoons.
For 4 cups of milk.
So 3 tablespoons for 4 cups of milk. Why don't you set that down on the counter and make sure that it's good.
I got a tiny
It's
bit.
okay.
So that's good, huh?
Just set it on the counter.
And now we're going to put it over there.
Over here.
It's fine where it's at.
So, what's the next step there, John? I think Mommy told you we have to heat it to what temperature?
70
70 what?
degree.
Not as hot as the
Sun.
ricotta.
Ricotta.
Okay? So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to heat that up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so we're back now with our creme fraiche brew, is what we're going to call it. It's at 70 degrees.
A little bit more maybe, but it's okay.
And now, what's going to happen is, John, you need to watch out because it's hot. Mom is going to pour our milk,
Heavy cream.
heavy cream, into a jar.
Hold this, please. Quickly.
Once she does that,
Oh, I warmed up too much. It's okay.
now, John, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna pour it this.
What is that?
Buttermilk.
Buttermilk.
And stir.
And now you're going to stir it. Easy. There you go, until Mom says stop.
Keep stirring it up a little bit.
And what do we put creme fraiche on, John?
Anything.
Tacos.
Taco, enchiladas.
Yeah, that's right.
anything.
You're not done.
And so now what we have to do, John?
We have to cover it. We don't have a coffee filter to fit over the jar, so we're just going
No
to
rubber band.
We can use this one.
And now, Mom,
We just leave it sit on the counter
for how long?
till, I think it said 8 to 24 hours. You have to check.
24 hours.
24 hours? Okay. We'll keep an eye on it.
All right. Come back here, dude. And that, no, back up. Everybody's got to be able to see you. That was making cheese with Mom on Hot Chick Homestead. Till next time, and the next recipe.